Okay, iXL F4 tutorial, negative exponents. So pay attention to the problems. Look for patterns, right? And take a moment to notice, right? You're not going to learn things if you're just like blowing through it. You have to think about what you're looking at. Let your brain process it, and then you'll remember it. Okay, so here we go. For iXL, if you can't log into iXL, please make sure you send me a message immediately. I have my phone on me, my laptop, my iPad. I will get your message immediately. So send me a message if you can't log on, okay? You should have already checked your grades on Aries to see where you are on your iXLs, okay? Also, music, not too loud. If you're watching this tutorial, pause your music. Here we go. Short quarter. All right, so we are, let me undo all this. Bear with me, I'm using a new pen, so yeah, let me just kind of sketch a little bit to kind of get the hang of this. Okay, let me see how sensitive this is. Okay, that's good. All right, and then let's do this. Yes, it does. All right, cool. Getting set up here. All right, so here we go. Guys, look at this, right? It says evaluate, so that means you're going to give me a number value, right? You're going to give me a number value. And then you have, look at the idea here. You have a, why is it so low? You have a parenthesis, right? So that means that you are going to repeatedly multiply that -3. Okay, the parentheses are holding the negative. So it's -3 times -3 times -3, right? And so what does that equal? Well, a negative times a negative, that's a +9 times a -3, right? So then you get -27. So the lesson here that they're trying to teach you is this. Let me see, does this work? No, it does not. Okay, what they're trying to teach you is that you have a parenthesis here. So that negative belongs. That negative is being repeated, okay? All right, so let's go ahead and go to our mouse here. Let's go ahead and go in here. We're going to go -27 because our answer is a positive times a negative is 27, okay? So submit, well done. Okay, so now let's go ahead and erase everything. All right, next problem. Okay, let's use a different color because why not? All right, let's use pink. So what do we got here? Colors move away. All right, so look, now here is something totally different, okay? It's very different than what you saw before. Before it said the negative, did I not pick a color here? All right, before we said the -3 was inside the parentheses, right? This one, the negative is outside. It's not inside the parentheses. So this problem is different, okay? This problem it has the parentheses, or actually it doesn't have parentheses, so the negative is just outside. So think about who's being squared. 3 is being squared, not the negative. Because if the negative was being squared, then you'd have parentheses. So let's go back to the problem. We'll look at the difference. So this is 3 squared. So what's 3 squared? Wow, this is horrible. Okay, so let's go erase this junk. So I'm trying new apps today and it's horrible. So here we go. What do we have? We have 3 times 3, right? But hold on, there's a negative outside. So now what you have to do is, what's 3 times 3? Oh, that's 9. Now hold on, it's a -9 because that negative was not squared. You see over here, if you had, this is a different problem because of the parentheses. You're saying that that -3 is being repeatedly multiplied, so it'd be -3 times -3, which equals a positive 9. That's not this problem because you don't have parentheses. I hope you understand what I'm saying. If not, keep going. Read your mistakes if you make a mistake, okay? So you have -9. Yup. Okay, let's go ahead and delete all this junk. All right, next problem. Check this out. Parentheses, is that negative being repeatedly multiplied? Right, that negative. So that negative is being repeatedly multiplied. This is -2 times -2 times -2, right? And what do we got here? A negative times a negative, positive, 4. Times what? This is just multiplication, right? -2. Multiplication. A positive times a negative is a -8. Okay, so your answer is going to be -8. So -8. All right, and so there we go, guys. Let's just keep going. I believe this is the hardest it gets. So there you go. I'm gonna stop this. Make sure that you took some notes if you needed to. So this was negative, not exponents, but negative bases that are being repeatedly multiplied with parentheses or without parentheses. And let's stop recording.